What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are making a drill beat in Ableton. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so for this one we're going to use a dark sample, and you can pretty much use any sample that has a dark undertone to it. You could use trap samples. There's no really limits on what you could use. Anything will work as long as it has those dark tones to it and you're excited to cook up on it. This is what our sample sounds like. Alright, so whether you want to use a drill, a clap, or a rim for this, they're not going to necessarily be on the 2 and 4 like other kinds of beats. You're going to have one of them on the 2, and then you're going to have one kind of delayed off to the side a little bit, and it's going to sound like this. And the hi-hats are going to be a little bit different than the normal 2-step pattern as well. This is what we got. So another kind of a shaker sort of perk that we're using here. So we're also going to use this impact, which comes in right when the drop hits. As you can see, it's a little bit before the drop, and then right on the drop you can see is where the real impact of it starts. So it's going to sound like this. Alright, the last drum we're going to add in here is kind of like a snare sort of a roll sound, almost like a rim actually, and it sounds like this. As you can see, we put it on the E. Next, we got to get a fat kick that just punches through the mix. So this is what we got for this. Okay, so last but not least, we have this 808 pattern in here, and as you can see, we have some overlapping notes. They are the same note. It's A2 and A3, so that's how we know it's going to work well and sound good together. And all I did for this 808 is I went into the controls here, and I just turned on this to glide right here. So glide is set to glide, and I set it to 111 milliseconds. Anything above 100 should work pretty well. You might have to tweak it a little bit. But let's take a listen to this 808 now. Alright, so we did a basic arrangement now. We just took some things out, added them back in, and made it so it was changing up a little bit throughout, and it wasn't just the same thing playing over and over again. And this is what we came up with. Alright guys, so as you just saw, drill beats are super easy to make. The only big difference between these and trap beats is the bounce with the snare and the hi-hats. It kind of gives it a different little bit of bounce with it, and you might pick out some different samples to fit the dark theme even better. So I hope you guys liked that one and enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, definitely comment them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, make sure to smash the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because we're uploading videos like this on the weekly that you're not going to want to miss out on. And besides that, fam, I'll be catching you all again in the next one. Peace out.